Hi, amazing afternoon. The presentation that I created on the Civil Rights Unit contains um, various modes of information and various tools to assess my students on their understanding. I have videos as well as a little bit of an article to provide my students with the depth needed and background knowledge they'll need in order to answer the questions on the assessment, which include short answer, fill in the blank, as well as multiple choice. The formative assessment that I created on Nearpod allows students to participate while I'm actually teaching the lesson, which allows me to assess students' understanding and mastery of the content and provide feedback for them in real time. The formative assessment data that I will use during this instruction will help me to ensure that students have mastered the necessary concepts and skills necessary to inform planning future sessions in the unit. For instance, if I discern based on the data that my students have not mastered the standard from the Civil Rights Unit, then I can conduct a reteach. I can provide additional materials or additional worksheets in order to really ensure that my students have a fair chance at mastering the content. Once I have the data from the formative assessment, following the gathering of this data, I would reach out to not just their parents, but I would also use this information in my PLC with my instructional coach and my peers. That way, as a team, we can address any trends that we see amongst the data and work together cohesively to address any gaps in understanding. And by keeping the parent informed, I am utilizing the village this child has to make sure that all hands on deck and that we have the resources that we need in order to ensure that child's success. I want to ensure that I reach out to the parent not when grades are due, but prior to. Hi, dear parent of so and I would do this via newsletter or email. We had an assessment this week. Here's where your child performed. Here's what you can do at home, and here's what I'll do in the classroom so that we can help this student succeed and ensure that they master each concept by creating a plan that's uniquely tailored to each child's individual needs. I look forward to working with you all. Thank you so much.